Hello,
Hi, how are
James. How
you?
are you?
Uh, no snake bites, that's for sure. I tell you. Whoa. Based on George R. R. Stewart's best-selling post-apocalyptic science fiction novel, it's a six-episode series, comes to MGM Plus. It's called Earth Abides. Today I have Alexander Ludwig and Jessica Francis Dukes. Good morning to both of you.
Good
Morning,
morning.
sir.
I want to get started with Alexander, man, fresh from your snake bite. Let's talk about this series and what's going on, because that was interesting.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I wouldn't wish that snake bite on anybody. And then just when you think it can't get worse, Ish ends up in a coma for 3 weeks. And when he wakes up, he finds that he's the last man on Earth, or so he thinks. So shortly after that, he goes on a fervent search for meaning and purpose and hopefully other people. And he finds his lifeline in Emma, played by the incredible Jessica Francis Dukes, and together they rebuild civilization over the next six episodes. We explore themes like, what do you do when you run into other tribes who don't want the same thing that you want? What happens when disease strikes? How do you kill your own food? To me, what I love about this show is that the monsters lie within. It's about survival and what would actually happen if this were, God forbid, to become a reality. But it's hopeful.
Mhm.
Jessica, what I love about it when he introduced you is your lifeline. That's all strong black women. So talk about your character.
It, hey, amen. Amen to that.
Holding it down, holding it
Yeah.
down. No, I'm so thankful. When I read her, I just fell over, just in love with her, playing this multidimensional person, and she is kind of this almost saint, this goddess sort of character, and it was just it's really awesome to read a book that was written in 1949. And this man, the way he spoke about her, the way he breathed life into this woman, I was very, very honored to bring her to life.
Speaking of, you're saying 1949, do you see either one of you see any parallels with today's world?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I
1000%.
think that this show truly couldn't come at a better time.
Hmm.
And I'm not of the mindset. I like to be an optimist, but I do feel that, you'd have to be living under a rock to think that we're not divided to some extent. And I think a show like this serves as a very stark reminder that at the end of the day, what matters is our connection to one another.
Right.
That's the most important thing, not your race, your beliefs, your sexual orientation, or anything.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, when you strip it all away, all we have is each other, and that's something that needs to be protected.
Yeah. One of my favorite moments is the moment when they meet and this man is standing there with his hammer and this woman is standing there with his gun. And the moment that I don't know if you can see it, but he kind of lowers the hammer a little bit and she kind of lowers the gun. And it's like, we're all walking around the world with this thing in front of us, ready to protect ourselves because we've all been hurt. We've all been through something and we want to protect what we love or what we have. And they're both doing that. They're all they have left. And now they have each other. And it's about protecting themselves and everything they build.
Speaking
How
of
they
what,
do.
Jessica, that's very interesting. What do you two want to take up? What do you want the audience to take away from this?
I just want the audience. My hope is that by the end of this show, after being taken through this whirlwind of an experience with such highs and such lows, I hope that they leave feeling very hopeful about the future, and I hope that they feel very gratitude. I feel I hope that everybody takes away a huge sense of gratitude for what we do have,
Mhm.
and the fact that we get to share this earth with each other. I think
Mhm.
is so important. I mean, honestly, that's what I took away after just finishing filming this,
Yeah,
is how
I was
grateful
just
I
going to
am.
say that.
Yeah.
If they get a little bit of what we experienced for those 3 months, like everybody on that set was crying at the end because it was this bubble of just peace and beauty and joy and creativity and life. And I hope that the world sees that those are the things that are actually important.
Can you guys do me a favor? 4 years from now, can you both run for office? We need you in office.
Look, how about this? I will challenge Jessica to be president of the United States.
You
I would
heard it here first.
absolutely. I'm Canadian, but I'll do what I can.
You got this.
I've been speaking with Alexander Ludwig and Jessica Francis Dukes. Man, I love this. Thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend. It's MGM Plus. Earth abides. Earth abides. Thank you.
You're the man. Thank you,
Thank
dude.
you. Nice to meet you, James.
Nice meeting you.